Hey guys, it's another pleasant evening again. It's very, warm out. It's like, it's hot out again. It's like, seriously. Well, anyway, it's little Mandy again. Yeah, topic today is relationships, which is a very awkward thing for me because I've been in way too many, but enough to know that relationships are a really hard thing to go through. You have to know a person. You gotta know yourself. You gotta love yourself before you actually go out and start dating like that. Like, normal girls just go out and just start dating guys, think they're cute. But you gotta know deep down how he is. They say all guys are the same, but some guys are not the same. Sometimes guys are different. They have their own personality. They have their own thoughts. I say that all guys just think about different things. They have different personalities, but they do have points where they don't want to talk about feelings, but I say that as long as you know the person, then you can understand more about them. But yeah, I've been in relationships that haven't worked out, but I don't know if I'll work out again. Maybe I'll try it, maybe I won't. But I'm not sure yet. I'm in high school still. Don't know what's gonna happen. I'm only into 11th grade. I don't know what's gonna happen this semester. But all I know is that relationships, you gotta be a certain age when you get into them. I'm almost 20 and I'm gonna be in them soon. Not that far. I'm already 17. But yeah, it's kind of a hard thing. You gotta know who the person is. You gotta know them for a long time. Which is like, you have to know and understand them. You gotta know, like, if they care for you enough, they'll work the relationship out. But if they don't, and you don't love them anymore, it's not worth to bother with them if they can't express their feelings with you. You gotta let them know that you care. Even if guys, they're very slow, and I'm like a slow person, just like them. I understand things. You gotta tell me twice, but I say that guys are worth it at times too. Like, if you really want to work with them, you gotta let them know that you really want to work this out. And if they don't want to work it out, say, okay, well, we'll take a break. Maybe we'll have feelings again. Maybe we'll have ourselves worked out. But you shouldn't start at a very young age. Those kids shows these days, they have kids that want to have boyfriends at maybe 14 or 13. That's kind of silly, but you gotta know who the person is. Because sometimes age is a number, I believe, but you always gotta know the person before you actually start dating them. I necessarily got into dating too much, and I kind of lost my pride at getting to guys, because I thought, oh, this guy loves me, and he gave me. No, he doesn't. They care about your body sometimes, and it's kind of sick. I can do that, but there's some guys that are good. I have like a good guy friends. I have a few of them actually. But yeah, you can't take the other guy to take advantage of you. I've been trying to get away from those kind of guys now. I finally realized how advantage they take of you. They tell you they love you, and then they start using your body for their entertainment. It's kind of sick. I just can't take it anymore with those guys. I'm had. If you want a relationship, go with somebody else. If you don't want a relationship, go somewhere where some girl wants to get paid for it. But I'm not here to get used for your own entertainment. But yeah, I just think relationships are confusing and at this age. But when you get to a certain age and you're maybe 25 and you have your job experience and you have like a bunch of stuff already in that, you gotta know who the person is and why they do that. It's kind of like understanding yourself, understanding what you're interested in. I'm interested in a guy that can work, still get his education and have everything, and have his car and his job, have money to take us out every time, and able to support me and him, and I can support myself. We gotta both have support, because if no support in the family relationship, it's just gonna fall apart. But yeah, it's good to have boyfriends at times, but not like use them for like money and that, but it's always good to know that you both are care for each other. You're not just using that for entertainment. I just can't handle guys like that anymore. But yeah, it's still topics on relationships, but if you guys get offended by a lot of things I say, you can go off and dislike it, go ahead, but that's all I'm saying is I just don't like relationships that get like that. Because relationships are hard. It is hard, even with like people like your families, like friendships, relationships would be hard things. You gotta keep up with them. You gotta know the person, you gotta have entertaining things to talk about. You can't just sit there and let them think about it. You gotta talk to them a lot. But I say relationships are always, sometimes you get blinded a lot. Blinded big time. Sometimes you don't even know if you love them or not. You just using them for entertainment yourself and you don't even know it. You gotta know the guy, the girl, you gotta know them for quite a while. If you want friends first is always the best thing to do. Friends first. But yeah, I have a few troubled past boyfriends. They're really sad because the first time I was Kevin. He, he was okay. I'm not gonna get mad at him about it, but he published his video, but I just couldn't handle him. He was always sad, blah blah. Oh, he didn't love me. I know deep down he didn't love me if he did that to me. Say that to me, just tell me that he didn't care. It broke my heart when he told me that he didn't. He just like he took that girl, the girl that those girls were bullying me just because I was with them, and then he got upset, like he was embarrassed to be with me. Those are another relationship you can't handle. If he can't handle the fact that other people are making fun of him just because you're with him, he's not worth it. If he can't handle that, like a lot of boyfriends, they get bullied because they're with another person, but they stay strong. They hold their woman. They don't just throw around and say, "Oh, you're making my life living hell" or something. But it's not like a good thing to do to a girl. Say that they're not worth it. It's very sad because when you do that, you're not just. It's not like they're a rag doll. You can't throw them around. Their feelings are deep inside them. It's like you just ruined her just by doing that, or made her upset. It's not supposed to do in this ship. You've gotta stick together, work it out. Don't care what other people say about your relationship. I may have been like the worst, like maybe I wasn't the good, but maybe he wasn't good. But you gotta know who you love and just not go with them just because of their money, their fame or anything. That's a lot of couples do that on ET. Sometimes they just can't. Maybe their manager said that if they went out with this person, they would get more fame, but do they love the person? Who knows? Who knows what the famous life is like? But I know that if you're with somebody, you gotta understand them. You gotta know them not just by their money, just not by but how they look, just by how they're inside. Because the person may seem okay in a friend out, but when they're inside, they're ugly. Sometimes they be ugly, or sometimes they can be very nice inside, and maybe very not pretty as guys put as. But I don't care if guys don't like me or not. Just want to know that if that guy's out there, he's special or anything. And a lot of people hate on just couples. The one I don't like them hating on is who's it, Selena and Justin have been going through some hard time. Justin's been getting some pretty bad stuff going on with him. And it's like turned this ugly thing with couples for the last few days. I've been getting all these tweets about couples. People don't like them. Oh, this person sucks. And it's just like really not worth it if you're hate this couple. It's all because you're upset with the chick. I don't know boyfriend or anything, but it doesn't make you right to just make fun of them. I say if you love that person, you gotta let them know that you love them, because I haven't took my advice yet. I haven't took my advice because I've tried my so hard to let this guy, one guy, know how I felt about him, but I didn't tell him when I finally told him when I left. And it was kind of hard because I didn't tell him. But you have one chance, and you gotta tell him how you feel. Because if you don't tell him, it's gonna be awkward for the rest of your relationship or friendship, whatever you're in. But you gotta let them know how you feel before you enter the relationship. You gotta let them know your feelings and stuff. Even if guys get mad and upset that, oh, they're nagging on me, no, they're actually open up to you, and that's a hard thing for a girl to do. Open up to a bunch of guys, because a lot of guys have wrecked her. Maybe she was and allowed to talk about her feelings with her family. Maybe she wasn't apparently important, but you gotta know these things. You gotta know that. You gotta open up to like him and let him know that you're open up to him for a reason. But yeah, a lot of couples get this done in debt a lot because of older perfect, though they should be hated on. But a lot of couples don't. Sometimes they'll break apart because of what people say. But who cares what people say about relationships? I think it's okay if you date somebody that maybe she's not pretty, maybe she's not smart, but she's the person you're gonna be with. And nobody else can say no to you. I say don't give up on somebody that not like, you broke their heart. They're still gonna have to. You gotta let them know that you care for them, and you can't just throw a girl around like that. A lot of guys do that, throw around. I get really upset when guys do that, because it's real sad seeing guys do that, like to girls, just like breaking up with them, telling them, oh, I'm not ready for a big relationship, and just breaking up with them, and then going out with another girl that's not like going to another girl that's not like them, and then they get upset and they start turning to this other person. They just start cutting, doing stuff like that. All the girls do that, and it's real sad to see that. It's really hot out, but anyway, talking about this is how I think about I always was scared about finding guys because I always had trouble with past with my dad. But I understand deep down that he cared for me. But you gotta know that if a guy cares for you, he cares for you. And my dad cared about me a lot. I knew it deep down he did. You know how hard he was. He had trouble past too and he couldn't handle it. But I went through my past a lot, and I always went back to it. But I didn't take care of it. That's the problem with me. That's how come I've been having relationship problems. I'm single now. I don't have no guy in my life. I'm pretty much a single girl. A single lady, let's be honest. But yeah, a lot of couples get this done a lot. Even in real life, people secretly that best friend or secretly people talk about those stories. Secretly, your best friend doesn't want to be wants to be with your boyfriend. Secretly, you just don't want to be with him, but you're just being with him because he has money. Well, it's quite sad talking about those relationships because I always get upset about them. I've been thinking about doing another Justin song, Justin Bieber song, but I don't know if I want to do one yet. But yeah, I'm getting followed a lot on Twitter again. But anyway, I just like talking about relationships because I know that a lot of girls want relationships. You gotta know if you really want them. If you really care about that person, you gotta know if you love them. You gotta love a person, you gotta understand their feelings before you get into them. Relationships sometimes don't work out. I don't say I get upset by every guy that does that, but I'm just get upset that some guys don't take care of the relationship and then they go off. They don't talk about you for days and they come back and expect you to come back in their arms, but no. That's what happens. Some guys just, the booty call, the flirt, Some guys flirt, I don't even know about if they flirt with a girl. And then they hurt their feelings afterwards. I used to get hurt feelings a lot just because guys used to do that to me a lot. They used to flirt so much with me that they kicked me in the side when somebody better came in their life. I used to get so upset about that. That pissed me off. It just made me upset and I just didn't want to talk to them. It's like when I ignore them, I just don't want to talk to them because they say, oh, I cared. You didn't care. You didn't care that I actually had feelings, so you just go off and be with your girlfriend. Go ahead. Go off and be with the person that you care about. If you love that person, just go ahead, but don't bother with me anymore. A lot of guys do that. Booty calls are very sad, and guys do that and get really upset. And I'm like an emotional girl at this age, and still hitting hard, but yeah, even if an artist like me, I still gotta not get into relationships that much because I don't want to be sad every time I come on the laptop and just film myself because I'll look. And I want to be like happy, but I am happy. Like right now, I am happy. I'm enjoying life right now. Finally got some stuff going on. I got school coming up. I'm actually excited because even though a lot of kids say that school sucks, I actually like school. It's way better than sitting in the house all day and getting sweaty like this. But yeah, it's very hot out. But yeah, I'm just chilling out of my room, going through Twitter stuff, and I've been filming on Twitter. You can go on there and check me out. I think I have Twitter on here, do I? Just a minute, I'm not sure. No, I don't. But I'll put Twitter up soon. I'll put the link even if I have to. But yeah, I was just talking about like a lot of stuff that's been going on with Justin. I woke up the next morning seeing Justin getting called down. The MTV stuff is so stupid. I'm not saying that they're stupid show. I just don't like the way they do stuff to like that poor guy. He didn't deserve that. No human being deserves that. A lot of kids get picked on just because the way they look, but they did not deserve to do that to him. That was really mean. And Justin's a good guy. I can tell he's a good guy. Even though he's got those tattoos and that different hair, and he got his hair off and that. But he's still a good person deep down. It's just different. Even Miley Cyrus, she just got her hair because she loved the way she wanted that hair. She wanted that hair. I actually wanted this hair. That even if I didn't like it, I wanted that hair. A lot of sometimes singers they want to like change their hairstyle. It's normal. Same thing for in real life, like stuff. People always change their hair, even in avatars. Sometimes you want to mix it up and stuff. That's exactly what happens. A lot of people will judge people's relationship because somebody else looks different. Maybe one's black and one's white, but who cares? They love each other. They care for each other. That's what relationships are about. If you care about the person, you're with them. If you're not with them, then and you still care about them, then just go with them. Even if your friends don't like them, just go with them. Or if it's like a girl or something, you go with her. Even if your friends don't like her, don't like her hair color, just go with her. It's not gonna wreck your whole thing if you're that sensitive about girls going through just because your friends will hate the person. You love them because you know that you care about them. But yeah, anyways, this whole thing's on topic on. Sorry about just talking about just I was talking about him. But yeah, I've been doing stuff like that, talk about relationships, because I've been getting those lately about what if, why am I single still? Well, I'm single because I want to be, because I think that the best thing when you're in a relationship, you gotta be at least 19, maybe 20, start going out more with friends, and maybe you can meet that guy. But right now, your whole life focused, 14 years old, is getting yourself up on your feet, working, helping your family and stuff, and just, yeah. But I'm thinking about my last minute because it's already been 20 so far. Maybe second minutes, but anyway, I gotta go. Thank you for listening, but this is all I have for you for now. I'll be back in a few days. Thank you, Renee, for listening. Comment, subscribe, and please check all my things in the corner there. All my things on my friend profile. Friend profile, anyway. I'll be back, and I'm just gonna watch some PewDiePie videos and lay in bed and enjoy my summer. Okay, peace. Mandy, peace out. Bye.